You ever feel like success is taking way too long? I'll tell you why. Your brain's not wired for it yet. Here's the truth. If you're stuck, it's not because you're lazy. It's because your brain is running old software from 10 years ago. You're trying to win in 2025 with a 2010 operating system. In the next few minutes, I'll give you 5 ways to literally rewire your brain for success. Not theory, not Pinterest quotes, real science, ancient wisdom, and what the top neuroscientists and entrepreneurs are actually using right now to make it almost impossible to catch up to them without the right mechanisms. This is how you build a brain that wins on autopilot. Most people wake up every day on autopilot. Same routes, same habits, same thinking patterns. You want success, but that's impossible when your brain's firing the same circuits it used when you were broke, scared, and stuck. That's like asking a horse and buggy to win the Indy 500. It's not about discipline alone, it's about upgrading the hardware and the software in your head. Neuroscientists call it neuroplasticity. Ancient Stoics called it shaping the mind. Same thing. The wiring in your brain is not fixed. You can sculpt it. You can bend it. But here's the catch. You can't do it by accident. It's gotta be intentional. When I first learned this, I realized my brain was like a city. The roads I drove on every day, that's my thinking patterns. But they were all dead-end streets. If I wanted a different life, I had to literally build new highways. That's what these 5 steps are for. Step number 1 is focused novel learning paired with ultradian rhythms, and it's the foundation of rewiring your brain for success. Most people skip this step, but if you want real change, you have to start here. What does focused novel learning paired with ultradian rhythms mean? It means learning something brand new that actually challenges you, something that makes your brain sweat. Don't just reread what you already know. Pick something that stretches you, that feels a little uncomfortable. Dive in and work on it for about 90 minutes straight. No phone, no distractions, no multitasking. Just you and the challenge. This is how you push your brain to grow new connections. After that, take a real break. Go for a walk, close your eyes, meditate, or just let your mind wander. Those 90-minute focus sprints match your brain's natural rhythm. The break is where your brain actually locks in the new wiring. It's like hitting the save button on your mental upgrades. Here's the problem. Society doesn't teach this. Schools shove information at you for hours without respecting your brain's natural cycles. Jobs stick you in 8-hour marathons of pointless meetings. And then we wonder why people can't focus. Why they forget 90% of what they learn. Burnout becomes the default. The system's designed for compliance, not performance. If you want to rewire your brain for success, you have to step outside that broken model. Frankly, it's completely bogus and trash. You have to take control of your own learning and your own growth. Most people stop learning once they leave school. That's a big mistake. The brain craves novelty. New languages, skills, instruments, ideas. Michael Merzenich in the book Soft Wired calls it targeted brain rewiring. Schedule 90-minute deep learning blocks, then rest. That rest is where the wiring happens. This is non-negotiable. If you want to be successful, it will not happen unless you start absorbing relevant non-fiction information. This means focused info that actually changes your life and improves your position. The fact that the world isn't reinforcing this in people's brains every day really bothers me. If you're not constantly learning and becoming better because of your new integrated knowledge, you have no idea how pathetically outmatched you are by those who do. You're doomed to lose the game. There's no debate. The people who win are the ones who keep learning, keep growing, and keep rewiring their brains for success. Number 2, non-sleep deep rest. Andrew Huberman talks about it. After intense learning, drop into meditation, deep breathing, or guided NSDR for 20 minutes. This is what solidifies your brain's new connections. Skip this, and you'll forget half of what you learned. Third, you have to heal through positive experiences. Rick Hanson in the book Hardwiring Happiness calls it heal, meaning have, enrich, absorb, link. Most people chase big wins, but your brain is rewired by small wins even more so. Next time something good happens, stop. Soak it in for 20 seconds. That's how you hardwire optimism and resilience. When life throws something rough at you, you're less likely to cave and fall into negative mind programs because you've wired in long chains of small experiences you're grateful for. Your brain is Velcro for the bad and Teflon for the good. If you don't slow down, the good moments slide right off. You want to build resilience? You want to be naturally optimistic? Train your brain to hold on to the good stuff until it rewires. And here's the sad part. Most of society does the opposite. People dwell on their mistakes, their failures, the one person who insulted them, and they let the wins disappear instantly. No wonder pessimism is the default setting for most people. Fourth, mindful novelty and routine shaking. Brush your teeth with the opposite hand. Take a different road. Talk to someone new every day. Why? Your brain grows through disruption. Every time you break routine, you wake up neural circuits that have been asleep for years. The Greek philosopher Heraclitus said, "No man ever steps in the same river twice, because it is not the same river and he is not the same man." Change the river, change the man. That's how you keep your brain alive. Fifth, movement and learning together. Walking while learning doubles retention. Stanford research shows movement lights up the brain's plasticity. Don't just go for a run with music. Listen to a podcast, brainstorm ideas, rehearse your pitch. You'll literally think better on your feet. This isn't about doing more. It's about becoming the kind of person whose brain defaults to opportunity instead of fear. Norman Doidge, in The Brain That Changes Itself, documented stroke victims who retrained their brains to walk, talk, and live again. If they can do that, what excuse do we have? Like the Zen proverb says, the obstacle is the path. Neuroscience now backs that up. The hard thing you're avoiding is the exact thing that will rewire you. If this clicked with you, don't just watch and forget. Pick one of these 5 methods and start today. Repetition is what rewires, and patience is what rewires your brain for the success you want in life. Your brain is not a prison. It's a construction site. Every thought, every habit is a brick. Build it right, and you'll live in it for the rest of your life. Drop in the comments which brain rewiring habit you're starting today. It'll be interesting to see what moves you guys are planning on making. Hit subscribe too. I don't want you to miss the stuff we've got scheduled. We've got more high ROI ideas coming. The best way to rewire your brain: watch a few more of these videos, then slip into meditation and assimilate the knowledge, then go take a well-deserved break. Take this seriously and your life changes forever. Over and out.